Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect, as we are going to be building up to the Premier League week 2021, which is now taking place in 2024. How time is moving is really exciting. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. This is the preview show as we look at the games that are going to be played in the Premier League, all of them one by one. Then we will just talk about what we are expecting to see. In fact, we have the first game, which is actually starting tonight. We'll be starting from then going forward. Today it's a Friday, people, and it's really exciting. So many teams are gonna play. Some of the games are actually gonna be played as far as the 21st of January. So you see, it's one extended week. So I think what the Premier League is just doing here, they're looking at the teams that have gotten enough rest, which were not really into those those competition, or the ones that have played a long time, and other teams that they haven't even done it. So we're gonna be looking at everything that is gonna be happening, and I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. There's the Football Connect, people, where we connect emotions here. So let's get into that. So the games that are going to be played in match week 21 are, and I'm going to be giving you with the dates. So we have Burnley versus Luton Town. I think this is one of the bigger clash that we have this week of the relegation battle. Who actually is going to get out of this one? It's at Burnley, so it's going to be played tonight. In fact, the time that is going to be played in night time is going to be actually 9:45. We have Chelsea tomorrow playing against Fulham. We also have Newcastle playing against Man City again tomorrow later on. And we have Everton playing against Aston Villa on Sunday. One of the games to watch as well. We also have Manchester United tomorrow, by the way, playing against Tottenham Spurs. No, it's actually on a Sunday. So it's a Sunday clash. Sorry. So Everton game is going to be played on a Sunday, as well as Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Then on Saturday, which is the other week now, Arsenal are going to be playing Crystal Palace. Brentford will be playing Nottingham Forest. We also have Sheffield United playing against West Ham. Bournemouth will be hosting Liverpool. Then Monday, we'll be watching Brighton playing against Wolves. That's how the games are going to be divided. Interesting. I love it. The way they decided to open up the games just to give some teams, time to breathe. We need to breathe. Especially Liverpool. We need to breathe. The games have been so much since the December period. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens. So we don't have Liverpool this week. We also don't have Arsenal this week, but next week we'll talk about those ones. So I'm going to just be talking about the games that are going to be played this week. Remember, this is the first games that are going to be played. Then the next week, Saturday, we'll cover the other games that are going to be played. It's going to be exciting. My team needed some rest. I know it's not really the 2-week period we were hoping for, but I think it's really enough rest for them to actually settle down and try to find themselves, ready for the coming fixture. And also maybe the injuries that we're missing. We are hoping that so many injuries are coming back from, their injuries, especially for teams like Newcastle, teams like Manchester United, teams like Chelsea. They have so many teams, the players that are missing, and they need to find them. They need to rest. This rest period gives them time to come back. And I don't know, maybe some actually went to warm weather, because I know Britain is cold by this time. I know so many in England is really cold. So I hope so many players got some rest and got to experience some warm weather. Trust me, because Mohamed Salah right now is enjoying his time right now as he's at Afcon, because he knows that he's going to be enjoying resting and doing so much. So it's exciting times, people. The Asia Cup, I think, is starting either today or tomorrow. I'm not really sure about the time. And the Afcon is going to be starting, I think it's also starting either tomorrow or something, if I'm not mistaken. So there is a lot of things that is happening here. Let me actually cross check about Afcon when the games are starting. Yes, Afcon 2024. Okay, so the tournament is actually starting tomorrow, people, with Ivory Coast versus Guinea-Bissau. We also have on Sunday Nigeria playing against Equatorial Guinea. Egypt are playing against Mozambique. Ghana are playing against Cape Verde. We have Senegal playing against the Gambia as well as Cameroon playing against. They're playing against Guinea. We'll be watching Naby Keita there alongside, the other players that are there. Remember, that's one thing that Onana, the goalkeeper of Manchester United, has to run for. It's going to be an exciting time to watch how is he going to balance the two. Anyway, so let's talk about the bigger game of the week. This week, by the way, I mean of the the 14th and the 15th of January. The bigger games are actually gonna be Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham Hotspurs with two new players that have actually joined the club, Timo Werner and the defender. I don't know what's the name of that defender. I'll talk about him in the transfer video later on. So I hope you should expect that, or maybe it'll come out tomorrow. I'm not really sure. So what am I expecting today on this game? What am I expecting? Can Manchester United be different? By the way, thank God Jadon Sancho is now actually playing football, because what Eric Ten Hag has been doing has been unacceptable. For a manager to actually hate a player who came out and said that he feels like they're taking advantage of him, that was weird the way he came out of him. So that's some good things. In terms of the game, Kobe Minor, I think whenever we talk about what are we expecting from Manchester United, we look at Kobe Minor as the light of the world. We see him as the only player who's going to bring on the light, the player who's actually people can expect something from, because other than that, we really don't know where we look at. We really don't know what to expect from this team, but it's really exciting to see how this kid is taking up the responsibility, doing what he's doing, and showing the world that he has something to prove. It's really been exciting to watch for anyone who's been watching from the outside, people like me and those people who are just watching football as it is. So it's going to be exciting to see how that one plays out with him. We also have so much to build up from this one. Tottenham Hotspurs, so many injuries. I don't know if Son will be back. I'm not really sure if so many players will be back in this game. By the way, the interesting part is the computer actually predicting that Manchester United are the team that will has the advantage over this game, which is really, really weird, because if I check so well, Tottenham are above Manchester United in terms of going there. And Tottenham Hotspurs, even though they have so many injuries, they have really been playing so well. So it's really, really exciting to see how this can be something that is predicted. But we'll be there to talk about it, people, as we are here in the Connect. Let's see how the game goes on. Like, I'm expecting that Manchester United show something, they give us something to believe in with their team, because they have not been performing so well. I thought Eric Ten Hag should have been sacked by now, but it looks like it's not going to be happening anytime soon. It looks like he keeps finding himself some way of surviving, which is really crazy. So I have to talk about how he continues doing this, how he continues finding life or surviving this life when he's not performing so well. I believe that Tottenham Hotspurs will have an approach to this game. They will know how to hurt this team. I'm sure, because they run a son, Timo Werner. I'm not really expecting him to be a goal scorer like we want him to be. I think he's actually going to help in terms of keeping up the team. So we know, like what Darwin Núñez has been doing for Liverpool, but I'm not saying that it's the same as Darwin Núñez, because Darwin Núñez has something to offer in terms of assists, but I feel like he is going to give problems to Manchester United, especially from that right side position where Wan-Bissaka is at. Let's watch what Richarlison does with Son, because we have always talked about him as one of the best, and we want him to give us that performance where we'll actually give him some respect over. So I'm believing this could be the time and the chance for him to actually do something. So we'll keep an eye over that one, people. And I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section over that one, really, to be honest. So I don't know. The players that we should be watching from this game, I feel like for the host Manchester United, it's Kobe Minor. I feel like he will be very important in terms of controlling the game in that midfield. Who else can I say we should be watching over there? Maybe we can talk about this guy, Rafa Varane. I feel like in terms of defensive, if they really find themselves, they really lock that place behind, they could do something, they could control the game. I don't know. I really don't know, people, to be honest. It's really one of those games that you'll be hoping the team gives us one of the best performances and as well gives us something to talk about. But it's going to be exciting to watch. We will keep an eye on it. We will see what happens and we will talk about it as the game goes, as the situation continues. But do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the content. That's the best way you support us, and we'll be here for it. I actually believe that for Tottenham Hotspurs, the player to watch actually has to be the goalkeeper, Vicario. He has been so well, and I can't wait to watch Timo Werner. So many people are really trying to give this, idea of Timo Werner still being the Chelsea Timo Werner, but I do feel like we have seen with Chelsea that they can get some of the best players and don't know how to turn them to. For example, we talk about Mo Salah. Remember how fast Mo Salah was and how much he could have been a different player for Chelsea, but he never really was able to show what he's able to do, what he was capable of doing. I feel like that could be something that we see over this game, that maybe Timo Werner is actually one player that we have to keep an eye on. I'm also interested to watch the new defender that Tottenham Hotspur has watched. The guy was wanted by Bayern Munich and he chose Tottenham Hotspur. I respect him because he's one guy who honors his words, if you remember, where this guy said, how is that working out for you? Anyway, we move on from that one. It's gonna be exciting to see how that one goes on because Bayern Munich wanted him and he chose Tottenham Hotspur. He said that this is the team he wants to play for. He believes this is where he'll get the game. He'll actually show his level best in the Premier League, one of the best leagues in the world. It's going to be exciting to see how that one goes on, really, to be honest. But we'll be here for my prediction is actually it's going to be 3-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. I feel like they do have enough. I know they can hurt this team. And the difference maker in this game for me is actually Ante Postecoglou. As much as these two teams, they are looking like they're at the same level because I'm looking at the injuries that Tottenham Hotspur has, as well as Manchester United. I know Ange, his in-game management will be the difference maker in this game. He will be the guy who causes problems. So, if you're at Tottenham Hotspur and you're thinking of how this game will go off, to be honest, I'm telling you, Ange Postecoglou will be your way out. So watch this game and watch how this one will go on. Like, it's gonna be exciting. Fulham are playing against Chelsea. I love this one because the reason why I'm saying I love it is that the two teams that lost in the Carabao Cup, these are also the two teams that could also qualify for the Carabao Cup final. So let's just say it. This could be the Carabao final for the team that needs to win in the second round of the Carabao quarterfinals for them to qualify. Look at that. If you look at that in that excitement, you actually start enjoying this one. So it's going to be one game to watch. Both two teams have to prove themselves. They want to at least have a leg ahead of the other team to prove that they have something to offer. They can hurt the teams and they can do something against the other team, by the way. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens. It's being played at Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea has to be really ready for this one. They have to give us a good performance because if they don't, I'm telling you, Middlesbrough is watching. They also have one goal ahead of you. They will make sure that they score another one, make it 2, then they will lock their back line. Chelsea have to find their way. Middlesbrough had so many injuries. I have no idea how they did not win the game. I'm still shocked, to be honest. But as for Fulham are a good team, people. Fulham are a good team. They know how to sit back and they know how to attack. One thing that Chelsea have failed to play against for some time, they don't know how to break the roadblock. They don't know how to stop teams that puts on a roadblock. And I'm telling you, this is exactly how Fulham would have lined up this game. This will be exactly how Fulham will look like as the game comes to on. And it's going to be exciting to see how Chelsea actually approach this game. I'm actually predicting that Chelsea loses this game. I think they will lose this game by 2-1 because you can't expect anything from Chelsea. I try to look elsewhere and try to believe that they can give us something, but every single time when you do that with this Chelsea team, they always disappoint you. So I'm playing a reverse psychology here on the other hand, but also on the other hand, I'm looking at the fact that they have not really given us something that we can believe and they can do really in this Premier League. So that's why I'm speaking like this. We'll be here for it. We'll be watching it, guys, and we want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think Chelsea will do compared to the other team? How would they approach this game, and how this game will end up at the end of the day? I actually believe it will be 2-1 to Fulham. Chelsea, they need to find the confidence, and I'm not seeing any confidence from the players that are there. The players that I thought could help are actually injured, so it's crazy. Anyway, let's see what happens on that game. Newcastle are going to be hosting Man City, one of the best games of the week, but not also the best because Kevin De Bruyne is back. Haaland looks like he's also back. There is danger there. Man City is about to go through a period where they'll be winning games for fun. They're about to go to that level where they keep going forward, beating games, and they will be moving 2 points near Liverpool, which is now pressure for Liverpool to keep winning the games. We have played this game before, and we know that when City are on top of this one, they'll never give up on any game. They'll win each and every game that they need to win. So Liverpool has to actually join into the same mentality. They have to actually start to approach the game into that same mentality, because if we have any hope of getting something at the end of the season, these are the games, these are the moments that they have to start showing that they need to keep putting pressure over the teams. So it's going to be exciting to watch how this game will be approached and how things will be turning up. But yeah, it's exciting times, people. It's really, really exciting times. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Click the like button and subscribe to the Connect as we move on to our prediction, as we will be talking about my prediction: Manchester City 3, Newcastle 1. I think it's going to be well up. Everton versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa do not travel well. Aston Villa needs to be at par with Liverpool. This is the team that when they win, they'll actually be number 2 next to Liverpool. In fact, they have to be next to Liverpool if they want to keep continuing. So they will be the same points as Liverpool, but Liverpool has scored more goals. But Everton has a tendency of turning up and turning off, turning up and turning off, turning up and turning off. So you really don't know what you're going to be seeing from Everton when you really try to predict this game, and when you try to see where they will be with this entire game. So it's going to be exciting to see how this game will be approached. But when I know your thoughts in the comments again, click the like button, subscribe to Connect as we move on. I think Aston Villa will win this game by 2-1. I know it's going to be at Everton home ground, but Everton have not been playing so well, people. And I just see nothing but an Aston Villa win. And that's it for me, people. Is there another Sunday game that I'm forgetting? That's it. We have already talked about all the games that are going to be played on. Do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. In terms of Afcon, people, I have to talk about it. Ivory Coast versus Guinea-Bissau. I feel like Ivory Coast is a stronger team. They will beat Guinea, maybe by 2-0. Nigeria versus Equatorial Guinea. Nigeria will have the upper hand. They'll win maybe by 3-0. Egypt versus Mozambique. I see nothing but in Egypt to win maybe by 4-1. Ghana versus Cape Verde, nothing but a Ghana win, maybe 2 or 3-0. Senegal versus that is on the mind, people. So click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Those are my first prediction of Afcon as well. Like this video. This has been me, Sam, and this has been the Football Connect, the house where you always experience football, and we are here to connect emotions in this Football Connect channel. So I'm out, people. Like the vid, subscribe. Peace out. Subscribe to the Connect.